Well, after a long time, we finally got some good news on the price front. Retail inflation for the month of March 2023 eased to a 15-month low of 5.66, led mainly by a sharp decline in food inflation. This is particularly welcome news because in the month of both January as well as February, we had inflation numbers coming at well over 6%. But before we start celebrating, we must remember that this fall has been driven mainly by the high base effect. That is, when we compare the inflation numbers of March 2022, inflation in March 22 was very high. Overall inflation was at 6.95 and food inflation was at 7.68%. So because of that, in price inflation that we see in March 2023 seems low. So it's really more or less what we can call a statistical mirage. Prices are still going up, but thanks to the base effect, it seems to be a little less. So finally, we've got inflation back within that 6% band. Remember, RBI said that in the fiscal 2024, we're going to see inflation fall to 5.2%. Of course, a lot depends on a whole lot of imponderables, particularly as we've seen in the case of fuel. One really doesn't know after the OPEC cut. We really do not know whether oil prices will continue to fall. We've already seen them move up. And given the importance of imported oil in the Indian consumption basket and the Indian economy at large, one really cannot be sure that this is part of a trend. But as of now, the Reserve Bank and government will pat themselves on the back, saying that retail inflation has fallen to 5.66%, conveniently perhaps overlooking the high base effect, the contribution to the high base effect. Remember, we're going into the summer months, and summer months typically we do see the prices of vegetables going up. Cereal inflation might be contained because government has large stock, but as far as vegetable inflation is concerned, we really cannot say. Also remember that even though the Met has predicted normal monsoon, the private forecaster has predicted below normal monsoon. So a whole lot of imponderables, but as of now, we have something to feel a little happy about. Inflation has come in below the RBI's upper tolerance band of 6% for the month of March.